Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is, what does the court of public opinion say about the Aquarius update? Have the community found it a massive success, or has this update not lived up to expectation? Now, that is the question we're going to be answering by reading the comments left by you wonderful people, and we'll get down to the bottom of this very question. Now, before we do get into today's video, ladies and gentlemen, as always, please just double check for me that you are still subscribed to the channel. The reason being is YouTube goes ahead and unsubscribes you, the viewer, from your favorite YouTubers without your knowledge or consent. Massive problem, so please just make sure for me that you are still subscribed to the channel. If you need to resubscribe, please do resubscribe. Or if you have been watching me for a while, you like what I do, then why not consider hitting that subscribe button? You definitely will not regret it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right on into today's video. So the way that we're going to do this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have two bins up on screen right now, the good bin and the bad bin. The bad bin says we do not like the update, and the good bin is obviously everyone who's absolutely rocking the new update. And by the end of today's video, we should have our question with how many comments are for good and how many comments for bad, and we should get some sort of indication whether or not this has been a success. So let's pull up the first comment. Natergator10 put this: I just spent 3 hours fishing and listening to music with my friend on the dock we built. This update is a vibe. Well, that is definitely for the good bin. Okay, so I'm probably going to butcher this name, so I do apologize, but Valentino Malley 7290 put this: honestly, after the chaos and combat of the bug hunt, this has been a beautiful change of pace. I was up until 4 a.m. just fishing and chipping away at the expedition. Again, this is a wonderful comment and definitely deserves to be in the good bin. Daniel King DK5NR put this: all we need now are aquariums to store our fish in. Now, it doesn't particularly say it's a good update or a bad update, but I'm going to go with because he wants aquariums to be in the game and he's wanting to put fish in it, which means he's obviously playing the expedition and playing the update, and now he really wants aquariums. I feel like that's like a good comment to put, so I'm going to put that in the good bin. Let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you agree with that decision. Dude Man put this: the skiff needs to rotate when placed. Now, this one I feel like is a tricky one to try and place, because is it a good comment? Is it a bad comment? The skiff needs to rotate. So I'm assuming he's meaning, obviously, it's more of an issue. So if that is the case, then it belongs in the bad bin. Again, let me know about this decision in the comment section down below, but I think that's our first bad bin comment. So our next comment is by Steve67, and he puts this: will they ever increase the number of ships you can own? 12 is very low, needs to be way more. So this comment is for the bad bin, because I'm assuming he was expecting that with this update, he might have been able to have more ships than just 12. So let's put that in the bad bin. Joker1797 put this: they said the exoskiff can handle the roughest of waves. No, it cannot. And I've actually seen footage and even my own personal experience that if it's incredibly rough seas, you do indeed fall off the platform. So this will go into the bad bin, because that is true. You do fall off, and that's something that does need to be fixed. Mr. Low Beats put this: my only issue so far is the waves overwhelming the skiff and making fishing impossible. Again, going with the last comment as well, another comment with the same issue. So, bad bin. Okay, so I apologize for this one. I'm probably going to butcher the name, but Daniel Ducey 5064, I think that's how you pronounce that. Probably not. It's time for a No Man's Sky / Dredge DLC. So is this a good bin comment or a bad bin comment? I'm probably leaning towards this is a good bin comment, just because obviously he's wanting dredges, he's wanting obviously more expansion into the game. That's a positive thing to say, so I'm going with good bin on this one. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Hello Earth 6411 put this: good morning, Professor. Good morning, hello Earth. Another rainy day here in the UK. It certainly was yesterday. Don't think Hello Games sleep, as they are updating constantly, and we still haven't even gotten Worlds Part 2, and wondering if it will be at the end of the year with a huge update. Who knows with these guys? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaning towards this is a very positive comment because, that he's saying that, Hello Games are updating constantly. They're working really hard. Do they even sleep? So, that's a good thing to say. It's going in the good bin. Stardroid LV put this: I really hope they fix freighter bugs sooner rather than later, because after the newest update, if you change galaxies, then your freighter will disappear and the game will state you don't even own a freighter. Really hope I won't have to buy a new freighter. RIP to all those S and A class modules and my A class freighter. Yeah, this is definitely a bad bin comment. It needs to be fixed. It is a massive bug that's happening at the minute. Now, they did try and fix that with the latest and greatest in the experimental, which I believe has now gone over to public. So hopefully your console should hopefully be able to fix that. But has the damage already been done? Will you be able to update the game and everything will be back to normal? Or will you essentially have to start again from scratch? Who knows? But let me know in the comment section down below if this has affected you. And after the latest patch, does it fix the problem, or does it just basically mean you have to buy everything all over again? Let me know, comment section down below. David NS4YM put this: filling the game with life and things to do is great, but fishing is a mechanic not everyone enjoys. I'm middle ground with it. Just started playing the expedition, so we'll see. So, ladies and gentlemen, this one's a tough one. It's kind of like bang smack in the middle. It's not leaning so much as a good bin, and it's not leaning so much as a bad bin. But it does have to go in one of the two. So, if we look at what he says, filling the game with life and things to do is great. So, I mean, that's a positive thing to say. But the fish mechanic isn't for everyone. It leans towards the middle ground with it. But just started expedition, so we'll see. So I'm assuming, obviously, going to give it a try and see how it feels. But he did say, it's more things to do in the game, which is great. So I'm going to just narrowly put it into the good bin. Let me know if you agree with that decision down in the comment section down below. Jacob McBride 9426 puts this: I like putting the skiff on an island and just using it as cold storage. The skiff moves too much and it has a blind spot in third person. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's not using the skiff for what it's intended to. So he's having to put it on the island because it just moves too much. Obviously, in the waves, again, it's a known issue. So that's probably a bad bin comment. Yeah, we're going to go with bad bin comment. Okay, another mysterious name here, and I will try my best to pronounce it, but don't expect any miracles. Olo F.V. Dorn. Now, we Switch players downloaded, and we can do fishing too. So I feel like that's a brilliant comment, and I feel that's a very positive one, so that's going into the good bin. Mr. Blockhead puts this: I get crashes on planets with those anti-gravity storms. Sometimes it will crash, usually when I'm near a structure like an autophage camp or one of those relics where you tame the Sentinel brains. I'm on PlayStation 4. So obviously, last gen consoles are still having issues. That's a bad bin comment. Randy Watson 8347 puts this: LOL, I now have the urge to search for beautiful fishing planets with extreme weather because of beautiful dynamic waves. They are huge during extreme storms. I feel like this is a very good comment. He's really excited about, going fishing in the toughest of seas and the toughest of waves. Good luck, Randy, and definitely a good bin comment. Ladies and gentlemen, the tallies are in, and we could have kept going. There were just so many comments, but after quick reading through all of them, and there were just way too many to fit into one video, it was all pretty much the same sort of stuff anyway. Now, we do have 8 for the good bin and 7 for the bad bin, so 8 is the majority, and it is a decent enough update where, it adds a new mechanic into the game, and that's how I also feel about it as well. On a personal note, I feel like it is a good update where, it adds a new dynamic into the game, a replayability factor, which is something that we've all wanted for a long time. However, we can't detract the fact is it was still a very close call. It is virtually a 50-50 split, with the positives just about outweighing it. And again, going through the comment section, that's roughly what I found anyway. But, there was a lot of people saying, well, look, what we've already read today is there's still bugs in the game. The skiff isn't doing what it's meant to be doing. And, people are just rather playing it on land rather than like rougher seas, because you just get thrown off and it just then becomes essentially unusable. So, a lot of people have issues like that. Or if you're on like legacy or last gen consoles, you're having issues there. And on top of all that, people just sometimes just don't like fishing. They don't understand why fishing is in a space game, which again, I completely understand as well. Not everybody does enjoy fishing. So going off the information and the court of public opinion, I have a verdict out of 10. The score for this update is 6 out of 10. Slightly positive, but there is a lot of negative feedback as well. So let me know if you agree with that statement in the comment section down below. I'm only going off the numbers here. I'm only the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's everything from me here today. And as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.